like angry fan backlash. Let's say this wasn't called Velma. If this just didn't even have the name Velma, no one would know this was supposed to be Scooby-Doo. They could have called this High School Blows, you know, and nobody would have known it's Scooby-Doo, and it wouldn't have got nearly as much pushback. But they use these IPs because they think it has a built-in audience. Yeah, I saw that review. There was a scathing review that some people were posting as the synopsis. The review was like there was a big focus on Fred's small penis or something. I think the exact words were, Fred is the personification of white richness and his small penis or something. I don't feel like pulling it up, but yeah, it was a review, not the synopsis. And also, Velma's a drug dealer, according to that, I think. I didn't watch Thundercats 2011, but I remember hearing decent things about it. Thanks, Resub Circus.
Recon airborne.
Is it not a kids show? That's what I don't know. This has to be for, like, young teens, maybe? Because the jokes are legitimately like jokes you would have seen back in Saturday morning cartoons. She's missing a brain, and then her going, oh, no, she's really missing a brain, I'm not dissing her. Like that is actually some shit out of a kid's show. But it's marketed as like an adult animation. SNL humor. I'm gonna say something I never thought I'd ever utter. SNL humor is better than this trailer. Said it. And I mean it. I'm not exaggerating. It really does feel like every joke in this was something that was, like, calculated with an algorithm that only studied TikTok and Tumblr trends. You've gone too far. Yeah, that may have been a little too hot, to be honest. Maybe I was a little close to the sun with that statement. Thanks to the bits, Carp. No, I'm gonna voice meter Puss in Boots' Last Wish. I really liked it though, but I had seen it after it had already been out, and then I just didn't voice meter it. Thanks a reset. Resub Mick. What would I have given it? I'd have to think about it, but it'd be very high. I'd probably give it like a 90. At bare minimum. That movie was fantastic. I did not expect the action to go nearly as hard as it went. I'm gonna give Sub Dumpty. It was the best animated movie of last year. Are you stuck in a time dilation? Puss in Boots' Last Wish came out like a week and a half ago. It's 2023, isn't it? Or did I just see it like later than I thought? Oh wow, it came out December 21st. Oh yeah, no, I must have just seen it like far later than I thought. Oh. What do you know? I thought I'd only seen it like a week after. Regardless, I would be inclined to agree with you. Fantastic movie.
Incoming enemy artillery. Get to cover.
One for Trisha, two for the KSI weigh-in. Yeah, looks like we're kind of tied right now. Thank you for all the fundraisers. If you can help everyone check it out. Yes, I've been doing fundraisers on the videos because we've been covering some really serious shit. I hated that what was happening to death, especially people. Yeah, that's, you know, it happens sometimes, Robin, and you just gotta roll with the punches, yeah? Yeah, and you know what, Robin? Those situations only make you stronger. So, trial by fire. Looks like we are on Team Trisha right now. Okay, gonna see Trisha. Let's see what's going on with Trisha, yeah? This is... Okay, we'll watch KSI. I got it. I got KSI right here. Okay, enough coming on, Dennis. What do you mean coming on?
Launched the second round of her new skincare line, and so far, it's caused a lot of drama. From the website not making a lot of sense, criticism over the packaging, and a swarm of fake reviews. It seems like things are even messier than the first time around. It's a mess, so let's
get
into it. Back in 2021, Trisha Paytas launched her very first skincare line called Trish Skin. The brand took a lot of people by surprise because Trisha has been super open about not really having a skincare routine.
I did a review of her skincare line. I don't have sensitive skin, but her moisturizer burned. So here's a question that I have. So I thought a lot of these influencer skincare brands, like, does she actually develop the product, or is she just putting her name on it? Does she... Because I haven't been following too much with, like, what Trisha's been up to, but has she been, like, posting on her social media talking about, like, trying the products out? Like, how is she specifically marketing this? Is she saying she developed it? Because this is interesting, because this is the second skincare line she's had that people have had, like, skin issues from, right? I remember, like, about 2 years ago, the same thing happened, right? Like, people said their faces were burning from it. So, and I'm sorry that happened to you, Kitchen Witch. Imagine going to Burning Man with that. Love or hate Trisha, yeah. No, it's just her name, yeah. Trisha's hair is really good lately. The packaging and labels are pretty unappealing, to be honest, compared to last time. They look like a cheap Dollar Tree item. If Shane had to make a collab, Dennis should have one too. I think she's just putting her name on it. Yeah, someone else made the product. He blamed all the issues on it. I fell and tripped on it. The first product. Yeah, it did burn. I threw all mine out. The person is using a voice modifier. I think T-Spill uses a voice modifier. A lot of these influencers buy into private labeling. I never trust an influencer and what they're selling. No, it's just her name on the packaging. Can't damage as fuck. And I put on my channel how bad it is. Like, I couldn't use anything. Sorry to hear that. Been through my share of tough stuff. Stronger all. That's great, Robin. Glad to hear you're doing better. They have no hand in creating formulations. Same line. Deleted bad hair. Just backing it? Okay.
And instead getting these really expensive chemical treatments. Trisha teamed up with a skincare company called Glow Skin Enhancement, and that was a mess within itself. The owner was clearly not prepared for the amount of backlash it would get, and she started responding to negative comments really...
Oh, I remember this. She responded in a really sassy way too, Hey, the Ducky, thanks for the follow.
Unprofessionally. Overall, the reviews really weren't that great, and there were also reports of chemical burns, but the owner and Trisha deny those being true. Trisha and Glow Skin ended up canceling the line, citing intense hate online and fake reviews. But most people thought it was because it probably wasn't selling that good. You really didn't see too many people reviewing it online, and that's probably because no one wanted to spend like $200 on some unknown skincare line that was promoted using filters and makeup. Well, Trish Skin is back, but this time around, it got a complete rebrand. What was once Trish Skin, the Miracle Elixir collection?
She threatened to go to one of the complaints' house, the owner, right? I think she She wanted to do some Jay and Silent Bob shit, right? Did you ever see how Jeffree Star responds to customers? Well, yikes. That's, I think I may have seen some of them. What the, oh wow. If you cash at me, I'll send you a video of me farting out strawberry. The strawberry? That's, if that floats your boat, folks, and you know where to get it. It's, wow. Hey, the Ducky, thanks for the sub.
Is now.
Oh my goodness. Hey, Frosty, thanks for giving me the sub. Welcome to the family, the Ducky. She wanted to give her a makeover, if you know what I mean.
Called ASMR Skin. So this new collection...
Wait, she has her... now I get what's going on. Doesn't Trisha have an ASMR channel that's popping off? And she's now branding it with the skincare line. She's like, this is perfect. I can do an ASMR skincare line, and I do ASMR makeup and skincare application videos. It's all in one. I know exactly how Trisha's brain is working. This is you hate it. This is, I know I'm not that much of a fan of ASMR, but that's what it sounds like, right? Right? She's like, I can tie it all into one. That's how Trisha's brain works.
It retails for $179, but it's already on sale for 20% off, making it $143.
Still kind of expensive, huh?
The description for the product says, Trisha Paytas presents ASMR Skin by Glow Skin Enhancement. ASMR Skin A is for ageless, gentle purifying wash. S is for serum. M is for moisturizing lotion. R is for renewal serum. Our ASMR Skin 7-piece set will definitely, and then it just cuts off. Now, right away, the thing that stands out to me about this webpage, and it probably stands out to you too as you're hearing me read it, is how off the format is. There's multiple spaces between words and periods where there shouldn't be. The grammar is off, and some of the sentences are pretty hard to read, like 2023, ASMR Skin Trisha Paytas and Glow Skin Enhancement new launch. For the Love of Skin brought this dynamic duo together, introducing those to a new improved gentle formulation for all skin types. Welcome to the ASMR Flawless Glow. Not only is the wording off, but the picture is also off too. Trisha and Glow Skin are being called out for reusing an old campaign photo. The promo pictures on the website are for when she did a photo shoot for her failed subscription box. Now, if you're like...
Oh my god, that's so... T-Spell sometimes is so, like... she can be a little shady when she describes stuff. When she did... For her failed subscription box. The thing with aging skincare is you don't know if it's worked or not until you're old. And it's too late because your face looks like a raisin. That is true. Before she would start drama, then drop whatever she was doing at the time, music merch. Her tying ASMR to promote her product shows how much she's grown. Trisha's making skincare. Everybody making apology videos. It's like 2019 all over again. Shout out to Trisha for recycling. Yes, shout out to Trisha for recycling. You don't buy her products? Hella messy, yeah. I don't get the hype over Trisha. I just don't. She has a very interesting personality. I think people just like to, she's very outspoken. She's also very self-aware. She can take a joke. She makes jokes about herself. They're very being very real about it. Trisha has a very people are attracted to her personality. That's why she has this following that. She got canceled how many times? If you calculated how many times Trisha got canceled, she's probably the most canceled person on the internet. Got canceled multiple times every year. So, hey, Love by You, how you doing? Hate or love Trisha. I saw her tweeting about it the other day. Trisha is great content, yeah. Yo, I hate Trisha Paytas. See, it's like 2 comments apart. Yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with her. Everyone loves a dumpster fire that gives blowjobs. My God. some reason, that's so funny the way that I did not see that ending. Didn't she go on a whole Trump / I'm racist era? I don't even know anymore. She did have a moment where she was like saying that she had a crush on Mitt Romney. So she did have like a whole right-wing era for clout. Yeah. Plus, if you want to keep yelling.
Me, you're probably like, well, how does ASMR have anything at all to do with skincare? It kind of feels like Trisha just grabbed onto the thing that's popular right now and doing good for her and used that as a name, hoping that it sticks. But Glow Skin actually came up with a meaning behind ASMR. They wrote, A is for ageless, gentle, purifying wash.
Does Trisha hate you, Dennis? I don't know. She unfollowed me everywhere, so I think that she is not really a fan anymore of me. She used to talk about me very kindly in a couple of videos. I mean, she talked about me in like she's the one who brought me up on Frenemies. So, and she kind of got Ethan to also talk about me and stuff. But yeah, she used to ask Ethan, "Oh, can we have him here with us?" And Ethan was like, "No, like, why would we have him here?" But yeah, she used to like me. I think the reason why she started not liking me as much was when Frenemies broke up. She was making all those videos and like videos trying to accuse Ethan of being inappropriate with her and like just going after Ethan's mom and stuff. I made videos saying that wasn't right. I kind of sided with Ethan on that stuff, you know, and I don't think she liked that. Please say this, play this. Trisha, who, LOL. Ethan talked about you on H3 before her. Oh, okay. Maybe I wasn't aware of that Australian cotton. I remember her bringing me up. But yeah, maybe I just was out of the loop at the time, the first few times you mentioned me.
Today I'm going to...
Trisha Paytas. On crack. Oh my god, bro. We'll watch that in a second. What did I hear about David Dobrik today, guys? It was random. Apparently he's dating Dixie D'Amelio. Ethan talked way before Trisha about you. Interesting. Are Trisha and Ethan okay? Maybe then the reason why I noticed Trisha talking about me first was she actually DM'd me at the time saying that she loved my videos. So, and I was like, oh, that's very nice, you know? But yeah. That's interesting. You want to get ready with me with Dev. He starts off by saying, I haven't had breakfast yet. Let's order some burritos. Oh my god, he mentioned you like on every podcast and how you were the main go-to about the news. Interesting. What's your current skincare routine, Dev? Soap. Ethan definitely talked about you more. He definitely did. His mom might actually have been the first. She loves you. He definitely did. Ethan talked about me a lot. He did. That is, and I'm very grateful to Ethan and Trisha and everybody who talked about me positively. Everybody. I mean, there's like a segment of the internet that really fucked with me and really like was always very kind to me. And then there's a segment that just absolutely hated me. So I'm really grateful for the people who always, the creators. Well, we're always like super kind to me. Hey, Thor 2, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Grogus massive redemption era screaming, cough, cough, Tana Mojo. Yeah. Now that would be memorable. Yes, 100% loved your work and comments. Correct. Singing tonight on live. I think a few people want to sing. Yeah. Has made his own name. Yeah. We here still. We're friendly. Yeah, Ethan and I, we like, haven't DM'd in a minute, but we used to DM, yeah, I'm friendly. I mean, I love those guys. Do you have premium? On YouTube? No. Heard of your first, folks. Steph use a soap. It does smell good. I sniffed. I appreciate that, Lex. Yeah, I love those guys from H3. They were super kind to me when I went over to their spot. And I actually ended up seeing them a bunch of times last year. The Ace Fest too. AB, super cool. Dan, super cool. Ian too. I think out of everybody, I talked most with Ian and AB. I don't like, I'm not going to pretend like I talk to them all the time. It's like a working relationship. Does that make sense? Where you're like, they're kind of like coworkers, where like we're in the same business, we kind of bump into each other, and we like are friendly. You know, not me only knowing you. Did you used to be a chaotic king? I think I went through quite a bit last year, especially during the middle of the year. Yes, Ethan hyped you, the streamy show is when I started following you. But they always reference, yeah, because you got that AB blood. Yeah. Does anyone know what Ian's name is on Twitch? I don't know. Then the rest of them. Hey, Milena Shizzle, appreciate the follow.
We're breaking their backs.
Love AB and Lena. Yeah. Worldwide Wasteland. I wish we were doing the Steamies again this year. I honestly think somebody else can do it too. I don't know what they're doing specifically, but if you'll remember, Trisha did the first one, I did the second one. I think I saw it on Twitter the other day. I think he's trying to get Philly D to do it, which would be fucking dope, because I love Philly too. I think that's a good idea to have like revolving hosts, you know what I mean? Have other people do it. You know, everybody kind of adds their own flavor to the show, yeah? It's like Worldwide Wasteland. Oh, that's Ian's, yeah, that's Ian's Twitch. Dark Does 21. Shout out to you for following. It's sad if a patrol was divided pro and anti-def. It's okay. I think when everything was happening last year, it's understandable that some people will like what's happening and some people not like what's happening. It's, you know, at the end of the day, you can't make everybody happy, you know? I'm just happy to be here, honestly. Do you go to TwitchCon? I was supposed to go to TwitchCon. I actually had tickets. I got tickets for my former assistant, and they're not transferable. I paid for the tickets where we were going to even watch Megan Thee Stallion. Then you know, a bunch of stuff happened and didn't end up going. Brittany Broski would be awesome for this TV. She's hilarious. I agree, 100%. On Lele Pons, didn't she used to be a YouTuber? I think, honestly, I watched that documentary about her and everything she goes through, like, on a daily basis. I think she has, like, OCD and social anxiety and, like, all this stuff, and that sounds... I mean, if she's dealing with that stuff on a daily, hourly basis, like, I feel really bad for her. Really do. I just saw she launched a podcast. I guess she's doing, like, 15-minute podcast episodes. But everybody, like, I don't know if you guys remember, Fonty was a guy I interviewed a few months ago. He has like a punk rock band. He's a musician here. He performs at the Viper Room and the Rainbow Room like all the time here in LA. And he was telling me afterwards, he was like, his start on social media was doing sketches with Lele Pons. He said that she's super nice in person. So I never met her. The takeaway is too many people are mad on the internet. Yep. Okay, Lex. Alright. Sorry to hear that. Yeah. Still. Alright. Let's finish the video. I feel like I paused for too long. I miss Jenna Marbles on YouTube, but glad more importantly, she found her peace. Yeah. She seems very happy. She just got married too, so I think she's trying to enjoy that.
S is for serum, M is for moisturizing lotion, R is for renewal serum. And once again, the format is all wrong. The spacing is all wrong, and it just feels like one of those strange ads that you'd see somewhere like on Facebook and click on it by mistake. I know the business is small, but Trisha has the funds to hire someone to make her a really professional, well thought out website. I feel like if she truly cared about this line and had any kind of passion for it, she would have put more effort into it than this. A lot of people are also commenting on the new packaging. The original Trish Skin products actually had really nice packaging. It was a bit more expensive than this new packaging, but I don't know. It feels like it was probably worth it. This new one is super basic, it seems a bit rushed, and it doesn't really fit with the branding. Another sketchy thing about the website is the sales counter. I hate when websites have these things. I feel like it's just a tactic to either rush you into buying it or make you think it's way more sought after than it really is. I refreshed the page like multiple times within a minute, and every single time I refreshed it, it said something different, so I wouldn't really trust it. Trisha's been promoting her line on Instagram, and so far, it seems like people aren't really loving it. Here's what people had to say. Trisha, no. I want to be all for this, but this is clearly shady and a
Kristen,
scam.
how you doing?
The account has all comments turned off. Use photos from months apart claiming it's 1 week. The packaging and the products look really cheap. And do you actually use these products? I doubt it. I want to support, but girl, it's just shady. I'm sorry, but $20 for a bar of soap? Not even soap brands charge that much. Not sure what you're thinking. You could at least show a picture of your skin without 500 different filters though. I would like to speak to the marketing team on this because, damn, worse than the first one. Don't buy this. Banking on the word ASMR alone is a scam, since it has absolutely no correlation to how your skin looks. Save your money for real. Why did the packaging get such a downgrade? Trish, I love you, but their Insta has almost 100,000 followers and all the posts have like 3 likes. It's giving hotel toiletries packaging. Another really sketchy thing about this website is people were being allowed to add reviews without a confirmed account, without buying anything, and even before anyone would have been able to receive anything. Normally with reviews, you would have to log into an account that's associated with the purchase that you made, so the reviews are honest and not artificially inflated. But fans are giving this 5-star reviews without even trying it. Some of the reviews say, "This makes me so happy for you. I can't wait to try the products out myself. I love this, Trisha. It's you in the fullest. You deserve this. So excited to try it out.
Def, I'm doing good today. Even better. I've been worse. LOL. Just stuck in traffic. It's so ready to get home. I'm happy to hear that, Brittany. Hope you get home quickly, yeah? Get home quickly and
already know without using it that it's good. Love you, Trisha." Another issue this created was fake negative reviews, which ended up being a huge drama, leading to Trisha making multiple videos about it. When the line first launched, people from Reddit apparently went over to the website and started leaving fake reviews and attaching pictures from her OF account. Trisha then responded to the reviews with a video titled, "Reddit is posting revenge of me and is doing nothing about it."
It's like enough is enough, you know, they're posting, it's been so many just false just made up stuff, and someone's like, "I got sent this early and it burned my skin." It was posted on today, January 10th. No one was sent early. The name was clearly a name from Trisha Land Wifeys. It's obviously this meme that Reddit has come up with. It's like this 5% was the name or something like that.
That's the H3 meme. The 5%. They're using the 5% meme. That's a misuse of the term revenge porn. No idea.
And it's just like
Gives a 5%.
The fact that this is like research we're seeing, like, bringing out there in an attempt to like ruin my reputation.
Now, I didn't actually see the reviews because by the time she posted this, they were all deleted. A lot of people are claiming that the photos that were being posted were actually pictures that Trisha posted herself on her public Twitter account. Obviously, that still doesn't make it right. I think posting any fake reviews, either positive or negative, is wrong. But of course, Trisha doesn't want those type of photos under a skincare line. The easiest solution here would be for the owner of Glow Skin to disable reviews unless you have an account with a verified purchase. I don't know why they're allowing anyone and everyone to post reviews, especially if they know people don't like Trisha and think the hate ruined their last launch. So yeah, the second launch of the skincare products doesn't seem to be going the way Trisha probably hoped it would. Skincare is huge right now, so a lot of people just think this whole thing is an attempt to make easy money. In Trisha's actual launch video, she kept going on and on about how great the products are and how anyone who doesn't like them is just leaving fake reviews and hating on her.
And it's like one thing to dislike me, but you know, this product is amazing. You can't really hate on it. The hate that came was a bunch of false reviews.
But to me, if you love these products and use them for many years and stood behind them and stood behind the business, then maybe put a little bit more effort into the packaging. Maybe spend some time to learn about the ingredients and explain them to us. Or how about spending a bit of money to make your website look not like a scam? A lot of people in the comments of the launch video are saying to Trisha, how can you claim that these products are so amazing, but not even explain why they're amazing? Or talk about what's in them to make them work and why we should buy them. One person said, there was zero mention of why the product is so good. How does it compare to other lines? What skin type is this designed for? What makes it stand out? When I discuss my skincare needs with my dermatologist, I'm looking for a better explanation than, it's really amazing. Trisha, I want you...
T-spill, Trisha. Yeah, that's one thing I always notice that T-spill, whenever she's saying Trisha, she doesn't say Trisha, she says Trisha. She has a funny way of saying Trisha. I call that, fraud.
And the small business you partnered up with to be successful. But if you want to claim to care about skincare, you really should do a little more research and put more substance into what you're saying about the products. You did not name a single ingredient, except maybe the green tea, because it's in the name of the product. Also, no mention of SPF at all. You said if there's one thing to use, it's the soap bar. Now, I don't know what's in the soap bar, but traditionally, if it's actual soap, it'll have an alkaline pH and will be damaging to your skin barrier, and you would need to follow up with a moisturizer and sunscreen. I can go on, but I hope you get what I'm saying. Personally, there's too many warning signs for me to want to run out and spend nearly $200 on this, but maybe that's just me. Anyways, guys, let me know what you...
Yeah, that's, I kind of want to see the video where she launched it. It'd be interesting to see how she was, like, selling it. Speaking of product fails, I'm so shocked that the Pink Sauce Lady has her products in stores. Yeah, Pink Sauce Lady has her, let me see, she's selling at Walmart now. Can you believe that? Walmart. Oh, Critical doesn't like the Velma thing. Maybe watch his review afterwards.
You gotta be
Pink
kidding
Sauce
me.
Walmart. Let's see. Pink Sauce is coming to Walmart. Pink Sauce. Okay, I know that her Instagram, yes, Walmart. They are in Walmart. Pink Sauce Queen. Here we go. So we'll watch this in a second. I just want to finish. Let's see just a quick bite of we are Walmart. Def, can we watch Trisha's video about it instead of this? Do you mind that, guys? We can watch here ASMR where she launched the product ASMR skincare routine. I told you that's what she was doing. She launched. Look at this. This is so calculated. ASMR skincare collection, ASMR skincare routine, and she's using the ASMR skincare collection. About Logan Paul. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Logan in a second. Yeah, we're kind of just reviewing everything happening right now. Logan apologized, so we'll talk about him in a second. Looking like a foreskin with the... What do you... Oh my god, I can't. No! Stop it!
Mark's almost 1 year since I arrived to this channel.
can I just give you some money so you can get an Uber or a cab and get the fuck out of here?
Made it very clear that, like, oh, we're not doing the thing I wanted to do,
Right.
so I don't know what you thought this was for, but no.
Yeah, Aziz Ansari is one of those guys who was unfairly Me Too'd because it's like, he wanted to fuck a girl, she didn't want to, so he sent her back. Which, by the way, is fine because that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, we don't, this is this weird thing too now, like with the trans people, you gotta accept us, you have to let me stay in your apartment even though I have no intention of putting out, like, you forgot what the whole deal was here.
Right. If she says no, wouldn't you rather have him send her packing than, like, keep her there and try to force himself on her?
Yeah, and if she says no repeatedly, isn't it clear that both of you need to find someone else to hang out with, because you have different ideas of a fun time?
So, TikToker Cornbread Casserole. See, this is why you gotta, if you want to report someone, you gotta go to the right places, because when I hear that Cornbread Casserole is making a TikTok about Andrew Callahan, I'm like, okay, how serious are you? TikToker Cornbread Casserole was the first among many women to come forward and comment on the issue. In the video, she claimed that Andrew Callahan wore her down and coerced her into getting intimate on the night of the alleged assault. So, okay, we've got to be careful about this. Wore her down and coerced her into getting intimate. So, he tried to fuck. It's kind of like the Aziz Ansari thing. Tried to fuck. She said no. Tried to fuck later. She said no. Tried to fuck again. She went, okay, sure. Well, he broke me down and he coerced me. Well, the minute the guy wants to fuck, and that's what he's there for, and you don't want to, this is the advice I would give women. Get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, at what point, like, if he's throwing out the move and you have to shut him down, why are you not just like, hey, that's not going to happen?
I'll tell you why. Because they're like, well, I still want to hang out with him. He doesn't want to hang out with you.
Yeah.
Don't hang out with people who don't want to hang out with you.
That's exactly what I'm talking about, though. It's like, I want to hang out with him. I want to be around him. Like, yeah, he's looking for a very particular thing, right. And if you're hanging out with him, he assumes you're going to do the thing. Well, I don't want to do the thing, but I just want to hang out with him. Well, he can't find someone to do the thing if he's hanging out with you. I don't care about that. That's the problem.
Yeah. Wore her down is the epitome of never having to take responsibility. All right, we've all been in high school.
But who wore it better?
We've all been in high school. We've all been in college. We've all had those times where you're hooking up and you're trying to finesse it. You're trying, you know what it's called? Trying to get laid. You're trying to get laid. Now, if she says, to me, if she says no after you try, you stop trying. And then if you're hanging out, and then an hour later, you want to see if, things have changed a little bit, and she's, in my opinion, as long as you stop at no, it's fine. It's okay.
I mean, that sounds reasonable, but what would I know? Oh, I'm going to go in the car.
You piece of shit. You son of a bitch. He asked too much and she got pissed. Yeah, get the fuck out of there. If you don't like him asking so much, leave. He's not into you. He doesn't like you as a person. He wants you as a trophy. He wants to fuck your head off. I mean, he'll probably be disappointed. He won't. Every guy's like, oh, I want to fuck her brains out. Whether or not you fuck her brains out is kind of up to how she's enjoying how you fuck. You technically don't have any control over whether or not you're going to fuck her brains out. That's like her saying, I'm going to stick it in them so hard. If that's the case, we better have a discussion first. I will tell you that he did eventually get consent. And that's the main point, is that he eventually got consent because he wore me down. This is not something, I'm sorry, but this situation is not something that the public needs to know about. This is something that, here's what this rises to. This doesn't rise to the level of a crime. This doesn't rise to the level of prosecution. This rises to the level of you two having a conversation about, hey, I gotta tell you, you were a little aggressive the other night. We're gonna see each other again. You gotta fucking back it off because that wasn't cool. That's what that is. But also, I would say that if a guy keeps trying to finger blast you, and you said no to him twice, you go, hey, you know what, let's call it a night, maybe we'll go out again, maybe we won't, you get the fuck out of it. He told me he needed a place to stay for the night. he had some sort of falling out with one of his crew members or whatever, and I was very clear about the fact that we are not hooking up. Okay, that's good, that's great. And I will say this. As we read this, he does seem like a creep. He looks like a creep. Andrew Callahan looks like a creepy dude. He kind of wears it on his face. So, again, be mindful of the if you see a creepy guy and he's saying creepy shit and he's doing creepy things, he might be a creep. There's a good chance that he's a creep. He gets in my bed and wears me down to the point where I eventually do agree to do things that I wasn't proud of. And I wasn't proud of them and thought it was my fault for so long that I continued to be nice to him. Oh, we have the actual, we have the TikTok here? Alright, let's check it out. Yeah, well, what do we want to... Well, let's play first and then decide.
I never in a million years thought that I would be making this video, and I'm shaking because I've tried a couple different times and haven't been able to get my point across, but I don't like seeing abusers get platforms. And my abuser, Andrew Callahan, also known as All Gas No Breaks, Channel 5, and whatever his new HBO show's called, I forget.
By the way, I can see that HBO show going away now.
Oh, and I
totally... By the way, this is creepy. Like, don't get me wrong. He is, like, those guys who keep going after 2, 3, 4 no's at his age. Like, look, high school, early college, people in their late teens, early 20s, they don't have a lot of experience. Guys are trying to fuck all the time. You know, again, to me, if you stop at no... Okay, there is aggressive behavior, but it's not illegal. To me, you just got to make sure you stop at no and you don't go unless you get a yes.
Well, I completely agree with that, but I also want to say, for me, personal experience and stuff, I have trouble just believing a lady saying, well, this is what happened. It's like, it is? That's what happened? Because I could totally see what happened, being her just kind of playing it off a little bit. She doesn't really want to push it too hard because, you know, I don't want to chase off this guy. But... he needs a place to stay, and you're just going to be super nice and let him stay at your place?
Yeah, you can't...
The guy's got fucking money. He can get a goddamn hotel.
And we're not doing this to attack women. We're doing it to kind of educate in a way. Well, like, these guys are fucking creepy. These guys are going to lie and cheat and steal to try and get what they want. And if they look like Andrew Callahan, they're probably a creep.
And like I just said, for me, the problem I have is that it's like, oh, Channel 5, whatever his new HBO show is called, I forget. Yeah, it's called You've Got a Lawyer.
Has been plastered all over my news feed, and I've tried to come to him person to person and try to get him to take accountability for what he did, but his version of what happened the night that he assaulted me is so skewed.
Okay, so we've got two people with two different stories. You know what this kind of strikes? Because I'm kind of going back and forth between... he tried really hard to get laid, she relented, she regrets it. And then I'm going between that and he's a creepy guy who's a little too aggressive with trying to get it. Where I'm at now is I think things went bad after they fucked, and now they both have different accounts of what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So I will tell you that he did eventually get consent. And that's the main point, is that he eventually got consent because he wore me down. He told me he needed a place to stay for the night. He had some sort of falling out with one of his crew members or whatever. And I was very clear about the fact that we are not hooking up.
Then don't bring him into your house. I need a place to crash with him. We are not hooking up.
Don't bring someone of the opposite sex into your home if you're saying we're not hooking up. Unless they're like a relative or close friend or whatever.
But yeah, especially if one of those people very much has interest in you or in the other people.
Yeah, most of the time. If a guy goes into a house or a room with you, he wants to fuck. Not even saying he's a bad guy for thinking that. But most of the time, if he goes with you somewhere alone, he wants to fuck. We could save ourselves a lot of uncomfortable situations. We could save ourselves a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, a lot of inconvenience, a lot of miscommunication if we just remember this one simple rule. Just because a woman takes you somewhere doesn't mean she wants to fuck you. But if a guy wants to go somewhere alone with you, he wants to fuck you. I mean, guys have to remember that not everything from women is a sign they want to fuck you. And women have to remember that most of the things from guys are signs they want to fuck you.
I just really like to check.
And Johnny's a homosexual.
He gets in my bed and wears me down to the point where I eventually do agree to do things that I wasn't proud of.
Kick him out of your fucking bed.
Why is he still in your house if he eventually gets in my bed and wears me down? The getting in the bed thing.
Yeah, no getting in the bed. If he needs a place to stay, he doesn't need to stay in your bed. He can stay on the couch.
Yeah, he can crash on the couch. If he doesn't understand the couch crashing availability thing, like I said, I don't know if you're aware of this, that guy can afford a hotel.
And like you said, Andrew Callahan, yeah, he can afford to stay somewhere.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know, man. I do think she got duped. I do think he was overly aggressive, it sounds like, but it also sounds like there's a second side to this story that would illuminate a lot of things.
I could easily believe her thinking that there was a relationship in this, and him thinking it was a one-night stand, and then the next day, when reality rears its ugly head, and he's like, oh, I'm not going to talk to her again, and she's like, oh, well, no, this is real.
That's happened before.
And I wasn't proud of them and thought it was my fault for so long that I continued to be nice to him after this situation. He wouldn't leave my house the next morning. And then as time went on and I processed things, I thought, you know what, just because eventually I said, okay, whatever, because I was trying to just get the whole night over with so that it could be morning so that he could leave,
Kick him the fuck out. Girls need to be meaner. You girls need to, and I understand it's not in your nature as much. You need to be meaner. And I understand, like, it's a big guy and you're scared he could hurt you or something like that. But a guy like that, you gotta kick him the fuck out. She should have kicked this guy out. And told him, look, quit trying to fucking finger blast.
Am I the only guy that's ever been told to fuck off? Like, I feel like...
Right.
Oh, am I only finding the really mean women and, like, all the ones that I guess are pliable are just evading me? Like, what the...
Doesn't discount the fact that I told him no. So, I told him no so many times prior to this. I said, I'm tired, I'm not really feeling it. I came up with any excuse that I possibly could to just get him off of me. And he still found a way to coerce me into things that I didn't want to do. And this is really hard for me to say. I never thought I would come forward, but it's even more hard to have to relive the trauma that I endured every single day by seeing this man as a social justice warrior, as someone who cares about human rights.
That's true. Like, he is. I didn't realize this until I watched some interview with him. He is like that. You wouldn't. He's like a big time lefty. And it's really funny that all these big time lefties end up being creepy dudes. Like, they end up being weirdo.
Not a lefty, just saying. Yeah, just saying. Not a lefty.
Yeah, like, I would really like to see, because, you know, and April and I have had this conversation on the show before. Men are, look, the right answer is men should behave themselves. Absolutely, 100%. They shouldn't cross the line like this guy did. They shouldn't do it. But they're not going to. So we need women to be sharper about how the game is played. I think we need to teach our daughters, our sisters, or wives, whatever, how the game is played to stay away from these kind of tricky situations like this woman found herself.
Yeah, I'm going overboard. I'm doing self-defense classes. I'm like, she's going to learn Taekwondo.
Yeah,
she's going to break your dick off and choke you with it if she doesn't want to do that thing.
We're going to give you a fucking bow staff. How's that? You're going to know how to use it. But yeah, you got to... I wouldn't have let him in the first place.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had friends who needed a place to stay, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, you got a family and all that shit.
And they weren't trying to fuck you.
And they weren't even trying to fuck me. They just needed a place to sleep, and I'm just like, I can't do it.
I just know you snore, you fart in your sleep, and I don't want to put up with that.
Get a platform. You shouldn't be supporting him. And at the end of the day, like, I've told close friends of mine, I've tried coming out about this before, and he texted me saying that it basically ruined his life, and that his life was over now because of things that I said, and other women have come forward to me, but this is my first about it on a platform like TikTok, because I hope it gets snarked in. I hope people listen to me. I hope that if something similar has happened to you, that you know that that's not your fault. It wasn't my fault.
He's not, like, the reason I believe her is a lot of it's because he's fucking really gross and creepy looking, and I can see him being average, that he sees the no as not like a no in totality, but a no one time. Because think about it, Aziz Ansari got a no, and he said, well, then get the fuck out. Yeah, we're not fucking, you gotta go home. Well, I mean, whereas this guy kind of weaseled his way into her house. Yeah, and then he went in there, and he just kept, you know, picking away until he fucked her.
Again, maybe it's because I'm a guy, but I'm sitting there screaming, like, as the chick, like, why did you Like, where did you see this going? Just at a certain point, I'm like, you gotta send him packing. Like, he's got money.
Yeah, I mean, I think so too, don't get me wrong, but like, could you just... I mean, like I said, I would like it if guys would just fucking hate themselves, but I know... Could you just... By the way, our chat is going bananas over this. Marshall McMarshallson says, oh, this guy. Yikes. Yeah. Marshall McMarshallson says, oh, this guy. Yikes. Yeah. Yeah. Be handled by the authorities. Well, I guess there's no authorities. He didn't break the law. Yeah. But, like, this is why this shit shouldn't be handled on TikTok. That's what frustrates me.
The court of public opinion. We're all experts.
Right.
Hit the black light. I want to
Move
see
out.
who follows.
Eliminate the enemy.
So, the ugly fuck who says...
Move out and take position. Hostiles inbound.
Yeah. Union Jack says, you think this is a unique thing that happened to you, lady? Actually, no. Other women have come forward and said this is kind of his thing. He kind of just pushes and keeps going and keeps going and keeps going until you finally say, all right, fine, we can fuck.
He's a thrill to hunt kind of guy.
See this? And maybe Andrew Callahan can. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's not into shit. But when we were younger, like, we'd had fucks like that. They're not good. You don't feel good about them.
You work way too hard.
You work way too hard. You kind of tell me he's not totally into it. I don't like that kind of shit. It's not fun. Like, don't you want the other person to be enthusiastic about it. You want the other person to be excited about it.
Yeah, I have a really bad marketing game for sex. I'm just always like, you
Need
can...
reinforcements.
Yeah, right. Sandy Squatch says, whoops. God, our chat just is flying, and now I can't find it. Please, don't you want it? I know you want it. Please, oh, come on, let's do it. I know you... Please, no, that's it. Case closed. Yeah, well, I mean, look, that guy, Andrew Callahan, apparently has a more persistent game. Could he sue her for slander because she said yes and gave consent eventually? No, I don't think he can sue her for that because
if that's what happened, it's not slander.
Right, if that's what happened. Right, she's not saying that, the guy should be in jail or anything. Marshall McMarshallson says they both have regrets. And yeah, that's kind of what we're thinking.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like
they both regret it.
it wasn't as fun as someone thought it would be, and like I said, I think one person very much had a one and done sort of mentality, and someone else thought maybe there was more to this.
Frank Nutterbutter says your eyes always give you away. You can believe her if you want. The last clip proved to me she is directly making stuff up. Don't know how much, but some of this is fantasy. Psychiatry is amazing. Oh, okay. Well, are you a psychiatrist, Frank Nutterbutter? If so, that's frightening to me.
What are you doing Wednesday?
Yeah. Patrick wanted a relationship. He ghosted her. And she regretted it. Yeah, there might be some of that in there where she wanted to be with the Channel 5 guy.
Yeah, she saw this as her, like, oh, I found this person and I like a lot of what he thinks. We're very politically oriented in the same way, so this is
great. That might be it. King Cold says, I'm telling you, if anyone is regretting this kind of passion, it's Andrew. Well, I'm sure
now especially. But beforehand, I don't know. I'd like to think Andrew has a mirror and some self-consciousness.
Cornbread Casserole uploaded another TikTok video where she showed evidence that they knew each other. She shared a text message where the two were coordinating about the night they planned to meet. Her video also included a picture of them posing in front of a mirror. In the video, she shared the experiences of how other women anonymously came forward. Several stories included the 25-year-old Channel 5 journalist. He's 25?
Yeah.
That is the most shot-out 25-year-old I've ever seen in my life. And by the way, he's probably younger here in this picture. He's probably 23, 24. That's a 25-year-old man?
He looks like he left, audio video production class last week, but I don't know.
This cannot be William Wallace. I am prettier than this man.
No, that was a same one.
So here's another update from this lady. She made another video about Andrew Callahan.
Go on Reddit. Feel free to do that. I can't mentally handle this anymore. Was Andrew and I agreeing to hang out when he was in St. Pete.
Recon the airborne.
The night at the bar.
Ew.
Okay. How slutty are you dressed right now? Like, you got no upper shirt on? What, have you been drinking?
I gotta be honest, that's pretty conservative.
Counter recon is airborne.
She doesn't have her ass out or anything like that. What is this, 1952?
She's posing for a picture.
Look, she likes her titties, she wants her titties out. I get it.
But my point is, if you're putting your titties out, don't be surprised when you attract someone who wants titty pics.
Well, no, I understand, like, yeah, but, well, then you get to the thing where, if a woman dresses with her tits out, can she not hang out with someone?
She can hang out with someone.
If she has her tits out like that, does she have to fuck a guy?
No, she doesn't have to fuck him, but she has to be well aware that maybe that's what he's after.
I see. You're saying that, like, he's just hanging out with you because you have a great personality here at the bar.
So again, your tits are out.
The chopper is God, and I am his son, Jesus Christ. Because he looks like Steve Coogan from Tropic Thunder. Tongue speed, but he can't cry. He can't cry.
Counter recon is airborne.
Who's the grip? The lead grip.
The key grip. Hit that director in the face really fucking hard. Sorry, man. Great going, Fats. You just got us all killed.
We went to the bathroom to take a photo because this bar, the bathroom has its own Instagram page, and it's just something people do at that bar.
Together. That's adorable.
So wait a minute, you wanted to pose for a picture in a public place where a lot of people post pictures. It just seems like you wanted to be part of a social thing, and like I said, if it was a one and done scenario, especially if he did, like she said, like kind of push for it, like maybe she was like, I'm gonna save it for the second date. He wanted to fuck, and he's like, there's no date.
This is one of those scenarios where it's just, there's so many things in life where you go, all right, you go that way, you go that way, you two just don't talk to each other.
Like I said many times before, I trusted him, and people are blaming me for trusting him, and I did, and it is what it is. This is a comment from someone who I've been speaking with about what happened to her. This is a message I got about a year ago from someone who said that he has been known to associate with underage girls. This is the story from...
But I don't like these has been known to, has been, like, I saw your story and I finally gathered the courage to share mine on Insta the other day. It's like, it has to be me as the center of attention.
And it's vague. Like, all the accusations, all the shit is vague. Like, Cosby, it's different, because they're like, he put a drug in my drink and then he fucked me. That's an accusation. That's like coming in. Now you got people, someone sent me a message, which could be complete and utter bullshit, saying, he's been underage girls. That sounds like something a woman who wanted to date you and it didn't work out would say. Like a scenario where they would make up about you. I don't know, man.
It's too easy to jump on the bandwagon. There's no evidence. There's no, like, I don't count text messages of you saying this happened. That's not evidence. That's you saying it happened.
That's hearsay.
The same person of her experience. You can pause to read any of this stuff.
Oh.
This is about how he was canceled on his French Quarter confession show when he went to Loyola because of the same sorts of allegations. You can pause to read that. Just another story.
Look, Andrew is a fucking lefty dude, a progressive lefty dude, so he probably tries to fuck progressive lefty chicks. And all of you guys, you're not direct with each other, you're not open with each other, you play these weird games where, like, you can take back consent later, and, you can do this. I'm sorry, I don't feel bad for the guy.
Look, I'm innocent after the fact, but no.
But I don't feel bad for him at all.
Oh, I don't feel bad for him.
Like, you did this to yourself. You hung out with these fucking chicks. You don't hang out with a woman that you kind of have to really, work on to fuck them if you're a famous guy.
Well, I'd say just in general, don't date your fans. Like, try to meet somebody somewhat organically. Like, I just feel like oh, I've got a lot of people that like the stuff I do. I'm gonna hit up my fan base and be like, hey.
Get excited because HBO Max finally dropped the trailer for what's sure to be the hottest comedy of 2023. Maybe the best comedy ever. Since human beings have evolved to laugh, giggle, smile, it's all been leading up to this moment where we get to witness pure humor from a show called Velma. This is the latest in this never-ending trend to take beloved IP and change everything about it and create something abominable from it. This follows in the footsteps of the greats that came before it, such as the Halo show, the Resident Evil Netflix show, Witcher Blood Origin. It's got big shoes to fill, but after this trailer, I'm convinced that it might be the worst out of all of them. And you know what that means. I'm going to sit down and waterboard myself with the horrible jokes that this show is going to let rip. I'm going to watch it. Now, of course, you all know Velma is a big character from the Scooby-Doo franchise. She's been around for 3 decades now, and this is now her standalone adult animated spin-off.
I'm gonna change the weapons next game.
I'll say it again. I'll scream it from the mountaintops. Taking an IP and then telling your own unique story within that world, or even using the characters in different ways, I always think is totally fine, and I welcome it. I'm always excited to see new interpretations of this work that I like. But there needs to be a level of respect for the source material, as well as it making sense for it to exist and justify its own creation here. And Velma, from everything I've seen so far, does the exact opposite. It proudly shits on the Scooby-Doo franchise. It even takes Scooby-Doo completely out of Velma. Scooby-Doo's not here, apparently. So it's about as far from being respectful to the IP as you can possibly get. Now, even before this trailer dropped, Velma was catching more shit than my toilet, and this led to a lot of debate and controversy. People were upset that all of the characters have been completely changed in every possible aspect imaginable, and it didn't help that the first promotional material was Velma proudly insulting fans. So it almost seemed like a Two Girls, One Cup situation where they're just proudly eating the shit. But regardless, when all of this controversy started stirring in this cauldron here, this stew of hostility, a lot of people were just calling everyone who disliked it racist, which I always find to be an extremely scummy thing to do. There's nothing wrong with just asking, why not make this an original cast of characters instead of taking the names of characters that have existed for fucking decades and then changing everything about them. It could have just been an entirely different team set in the Scooby-Doo universe. Like, let's say they didn't call this Velma, they just took all of these same character qualities and everything, and they just had it be a completely different set of mystery solvers in the Scooby-Doo world. You have Scooby-Doo and the crew going around solving mysteries, goofing Scooby snacks in a bathtub, whatever. That's all very family friendly, and then this follows the more adult crew that's also solving mysteries, maybe a rival of the Mystery Inc. gang. You know, this could be the Murder Master Ass Blasters detective force, and they're very, adult oriented, no nonsense kind of shit. It's gory, it's bloody, they say bitch, they say ass, tit, fuck. Like all the things that they're clearly striving for here. Why take all of that and then put it on characters that have already existed for so long? Like, you could have just told something original with these same characters and it would have been totally fine. But regardless of where you stand on this stuff, the biggest problem with Velma is the writing, at least judging by the trailer. If the humor in the trailer is indicative of the quality of the show, they need to fire all of those writers ASAP. Because, my god, that shit'll rupture your eardrums from pure fucking cringe. It is miserable. Yeah, so I did want to watch the Velma trailer. I saw clips of this on Twitter. It's about as horrible as I think everyone expected it to be. This is like HBO Max's version of Big Mouth.
Told my way.
She has no brain! I'm not dissing her. She has no brain!
So that's the clip I saw first today. I have to wonder who the fucking audience is. Because it's supposed to be like an adult cartoon, but that's a joke you'd hear out of like Ed, Edd n Eddy or something. I don't know who this is for. Yeah, this has nothing to do with Scooby-Doo or the characters at all. They have a completely weak history, background, everything. They only share a name. And Scooby's not even in this. So it shouldn't even be even remotely associated with Scooby-Doo. That's clearly them just slapping this name on it for a cash grab. 100% they're going to have the original cast in the last episode. 0% chance. I'm willing to bet on it. This show, I guarantee, hates the people behind it fucking hated it. They probably were forced to by the network because this IP wouldn't have sold on its own 2 feet. So they were forced to roll with Scooby-Doo. I do not think they will include them. I would normally agree with you because that seems like a pretty predictable thing that they would do, but not this one.
The year may change, but the excitement and pride by Naples Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram won't.
You have to remember their very first trailer was literally shitting on people that like Scooby-Doo, so I just don't see it happening. But I'm willing to be cool. Maybe they will go with the basic one there. But yeah, it's fucking rough.
Thing to do with drugs, which I hate. Where I can't recognize people or I'm hot.
Is it called rudeness?
I have an illness!
Say that to me.
Yeah, yikes, Jesus. I don't think anyone was expecting it to be good, but I also don't know if anyone was expecting it to be this awful either. It really feels like they went to ChatGPT and asked it to generate jokes for it. Setting aside all of, like, the wild changes for no reason, the actual humor of it is horrible in the trailer. Like, even if you set aside everything else, the actual comedy of it is miserable. And maybe it's better in the actual show and they just chose the worst jokes to get people hype, I don't know, but if nothing else, it can be absolutely destroyed for how awful the writing is. Oh. Whenever I see this, whenever I see, like, twerking in a show, I know the person who wrote that is, like, 50 years old. What if she does it poorly? Oh, that's good. That's good, yes. Write it down. Please, write it down. That's going to be a hit. Huge.
Classmates are idiots, so
What a banger.
they're high.
You know what 420 is, right?
Yeah, it's no less cartoon.
I have no doubt that's going to be a hit. I feel it in my bones. Look how excited Kate is. Velma's coming! It premieres tomorrow. They forgot about Scooby-Doo. No, they proudly celebrated that Scooby-Doo won't be in this. So, they took Scooby-Doo out of the Scooby-Doo. Again, if you set aside every dumb decision that they've made with, like, taking Scooby-Doo and just not using anything even remotely associated with it, at the very core, it is so awful with the jokes in this trailer. Maybe the show's better, I highly doubt it, but you bet your sweet Mippy I'm gonna watch. We need a moist meter. Oh, I'll moist meter. This is gonna end up like She-Hulk where I don't finish it. I have a very difficult time pushing through horrible comedies. No, I probably won't finish it. But I will make a very stern effort. It is getting so wild just how frequent they just use IPs and then change every single thing about it. Just don't use the IP. Just make something original. Just make something of your own, and then you don't have to worry about, like, angry fan backlash. Let's say this wasn't called Velma. If this just didn't even have the name Velma, no one would know this was supposed to be Scooby-Doo. They could have called this High School Blows. You know, and nobody would have known it's Scooby-Doo, and it wouldn't have got nearly as much pushback. But they use these IPs because they think it has a built-in audience. Yeah, I saw that review. There was a scathing review that some people were posting as the synopsis. The review was like, there was a big focus on Fred's smack. I think the exact words were, Fred is the personification of white richness and his small penis or something. I don't feel like pulling it up, but yeah, it was a review, not the synopsis. SNL humor. I'm gonna say something I never thought I'd ever. SNL humor is better than this trailer. I said it, and I mean it. I'm not exaggerating. It really does feel like every joke in this was something that was like calculated with an algorithm that only studied TikTok and Tumblr trends. You've gone too far. Yeah, that may have been a little too hot, to be honest. Maybe I feel a little close to the sun with that statement.
Oh, don't judge me, Anton. Alcohol free. Oh, back to lunch.
The good ones you gotta hold on to.
The good ones are really good, but the bad ones are most of them. They're really, really bad. Yeah. Undoubtedly. It sucks. I am so thankful I'm American to being British with like, I just hate it.
It'd be great. It'd be depressing and pretty.
Alright. We're gonna go into on-air chat, okay? I'm gonna introduce you to my producer, okay? Alright. You should be able to join the Yeah, we gave you the role to join. Alright.
We're back.
Alright.
We're so fucking back.
Guys, I'm gonna introduce you to my young retarded friend, Smaggledaggle. Smaggledaggle, say hi.
Hello, guys. Hey, Smaggledaggle.
Alright.
Hello. Good to meet you, man.
So I bought Smaggledaggle $13,000 worth of Bitcoin. That's how he's indebted to me for right now. That's why he's my producer.
Right, yeah. Yep.
The house is a little bit of a bush.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit of a bush. You prefer a little bush, don't you, Rick?
You know, I really mustn't say. It's only classic. Yeah, you know, I'm a classic man.
A classic man would, I feel like, prefer a little. You know, just saying.
What's with these bees? Do they attack you, dude?
Yes, dude, they fuck with you.
Fuck.
They're really bad. They like swarm you. They have like friends.
That sucks.
Yeah, dude. Alright, guys. Smaggle, we haven't closed the Discord yet, have we?
We have not, because obviously they could get it and other people are joining. So I think after today, I think we should close it like after this stream.
Yeah, I think A6 can do it. Or you guys want to join the call, get in turkeytom.gg. Go to turkeytom.gg. You can join the server.
Join waiting to call, and we'll drag you in. By the way, if you have nothing to say, do not join. If you have nothing to say when we drag you in, you will be banned from the server.
You'd be shot in the head, I think.
Of getting back.
Yeah, we use the, there's a machine they use to, like, slaughter cows that, like, pokes them through the brain. We're gonna use that on you.
Yeah, I heard it'd be very, very bad for them. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna make a mine, I think, right next to the house and in front of it.
Alright.
This would be a good place.
Alright.
Alright,
First caller. Yep. New car smell. You're on the air.
Interesting. Hello. What's up, buddy?
Nothing. Actually didn't expect to be online.
Well, now you're on. What do you gotta say, buddy? Dude, kick this fucking
anything.
Ban this fucker right now.
Not even like
we literally do.
I told you we were gonna ban people.
Take some.
I wasn't really ready. You motherfucker, get out of here.
It's over.
Get this guy out of here.
Alright, let's see him.
Fuck that guy. Jesus.
Damn, he's gonna be shot later. It's fucked.
Laps.
The cow thing on him.
He's gonna get wrapped on.
Yes.
What's up, Laps?
Laps, you said you had the question for someone on here. What do you have?
Yo, have you heard of, I'm trying to remember this, Sacramento dogfucker, Jillian Leanne Quist?
No.
P doggy pussy, you've never heard of that?
I've never heard of.
Who are you asking this to, Tom?
I guess mainly Tom, yeah.
No, I don't know what that
Tom,
is.
Tom would be into that more than anybody else.
I don't know what that is.
There's some guy who's, I guess, exposing the girls who do meth and fuck dogs in Sacramento.
I don't know. Are there a bunch of girls that do meth and fuck dogs in Sacramento?
Have you ever been to California?
Yeah, I went to Anaheim.
Places like Los Angeles and Sacramento are kind of hellish.
Those are dog fucker hotspots, apparently.
Dog fucker, meth smoker.
What else are you gonna do, man?
There should be people fucker poop smokers, but I guess I don't.
Yeah. of stuff about her online.
So she's a person that's is like going viral on Twitter or whatever. Is it that person?
I have no idea. I think it's
because
every guy.
Yeah, the person who's going viral is trans. I don't think they're the same.
She is? I didn't know that.
Yeah. She's a trans canine. That's the whole
but they are a biological female, yeah.
I think biological male.
Really? Oh, I thought they were born. I thought they were female born or whatever.
I'm not quite sure myself. I think they're biological male, but yeah, I'm not gonna speculate. So
yeah, there's a video right there. All the motherfuckers.
Yeah, I mean, I want to get to those eventually, but you know, I just don't want like every single video to be about someone who like has sex with something they shouldn't. Like every other maybe. Like I already have like 20 like in the video list and in the tank of like people that have sex with things they shouldn't. So I'm just trying to stagger them a little.
You know, Tom, you should dedicate like when you have the idea beforehand of like going out to places and actually filming and like documenting stuff.
I have a neat idea. I'm gonna try a pretty neat shotgun on this map and see how that goes.
You could be a surveillance cameraman. You could be like that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I could be a predator.
Get to West LA. West LA is the place to do it. It's kind of a untapped market.
Is it booked up?
Yeah, man. My childhood, like, I'm in the best area. I'm in a little island, and my childhood park is just filled with tents. Every day after school, middle school, high school kids, they get to hang out with the homeless.
Yeah, that's not good. That's pretty good.
And this is the best. This is the best of the best in West LA.
Seriously. Beverly Hills. Yeah.
Remember your trade. Closing with
I'm working on the business every day. I'm gonna be out soon.
Alright, thank you for coming on, Laughs. Appreciate it. Appreciate the tip of the meth smoke.
No, that's it, man. Appreciate it.
closing with
Tom, your fence up is interesting.
I mean, it's not that. Is it totally surprising?
No, it's not.
And the first guy's interest was,
I didn't know.
Look at that guy, dude. You literally were in the waiting to call, which is like the call for, like, getting ready to go on your phone. Alright, who do you want to bring on next, Megan?
Diaper Samurai.
Diaper Samurai. You're on the air.
No way.
What's up, Diaper Samurai? What's up, DS?
Can you hear now?
We can hear you.
Tom, you owe me a poop sock. I just gotta get that out of the way.
Shoot me an email with your address. It'll be sent momentarily.
enemy has able.
Alright, next question. When are we gonna smoke poop together?
If you come by my apartment, in the email I will
Enemy
also
recon
put my
aircraft
address,
observed.
so
Taking bait.
my place, we can
Are you really getting sniper computer? We gotta figure this out.
I already bought it.
Bait.
Yeah, you bought me one.
Baker's overrun.
Well, I just gotta say sniper low-key carries.
What do you mean he cares? How does he care?
Listen, you know, you try to be an intellectual. Sometimes, you know, you're like, hey, you know, maybe we should look at the other government sniper just retarded, so
Okay. That's good. You like that one?
yeah, I do, because I like sports.
Enemy recon aircraft
All the people I
observed.
got along with were absolute retards.
That makes sense. I guess he is a booster. That's okay. I enjoy that about him. It's good to have that side to it, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why doesn't Augie stream anymore?
He does.
We're going live later tonight.
He does stream. Yeah, he's streaming more lately than he did for a while.
Because I know, dang, Augie hasn't streamed in a long time.
We're gonna be, I think we should be on a stream together, but he'll be on other days as well.
He's now streaming 2 times. Big difference, guys.
I'm trying to get him to stream more. He seems motivated to play.
Yeah.
You'll see, I think, a lot more content from me.
Capturing Charlie.
I don't like him because he's fat.
Well, he is fat, but, you know, don't judge a man by his
Incoming enemy
gut.
artillery. Get to cover.
Yeah, but you know, if you believe in God, sins, like being fat, it's like an open sin, you know? Because everyone knows you're not supposed to do that.
Well, just
Enemy recon aircraft observed.
That was time if you want to like Nick, just don't believe in God.
That's true. That's a great point. That's a great point.
I don't like Nick.
Just smoke bro. No, I like Nick. I just don't like his videos about I like him when he joins the streams and whatnot.
Well, appreciate you guys want to kick you off, Diaper Samurai, DS. That's route I'm getting.
DS, no, you can't.
No, dude, I'm trying to find some right now. I only have 8 torches, and then it's over. It's actually regular.
I have some coal.
What the? How much?
Mining. How much do you need?
Just make a fuck ton of torches.
Yeah, I just need torches.
Hey, Poop Guzzler, you're on the
Why is everyone in
Oh man, Poop Guzzler's here. My boy.
Baker's over right.
You think I'm joking, but Poop Guzzler's
Oh, yeah. What's up, Poop Guzzler?
I predict
Yeah, what do you want to come on and say exactly? Where you're thinking we're getting where he gets hit by the couch. Well, fuck you, bitch. Yeah, keep guzzling.
Keep guzzling so you're an inspiration to me.
It'd be good to bring on Smaggle.
What's this guy? Palestine's is cool.
What's up? What's up, buddy?
Yo, you want to talk about the big planet?
Not really. You like doing a voice right now?
What the fuck is going on, man?
Where's to keep this guy on for sure?
Domination.
You're doing like a voice or something.
Hold all positions.
It's Elmo.
Advance and take positions.
You sound like you're being like tickled.
Are you getting like tickled and like choked? And, like,
Sit right now, what the fuck is happening? Alright, I'm kicking you off. Holy shit. What the fuck was that?
I just wish I could hear anybody said. All I heard was
I thought he said something about Little Big Planet, but I couldn't tell.
No, I heard that. I think he said, the only thing I heard was, do you want to talk about Little Big Planet? Which is so random.
And then when you said no, he just like fucking quiet.
Yeah.
He didn't expect you to say no, man. Yes. You broke down.
That's like a little dog barking.
Thank you. What was his name?
Yo, what's up, guy? But now it's Punjabi power time.
Punjabi power time.
Yo, what's up? Yo, long time fan. Anyways, like before I start, are you guys familiar with thugging?
Yeah, I thought about that.
Yeah, okay, for those who don't know, for those in the stream who don't know, thugging is the act of showing people gay black footwork.
What the fuck? I don't know. That's called
Yes, affirmative.
It sounded like some cool. It sounded like it was cool.
I thought that was called thug posting. It's cool.
I only know that it's
gay black porn is cool.
I only know that it's thug posting because there's this guy I used to know who would like spam me videos of like black men like working in like moms.
Yeah, thank you.
I've seen that many times.
Yeah, I bet you have.
Hard to avoid.
Anyways, not too long ago, I actually joined a Discord group that specialized in plugging random Zoom calls and Twitch streams, like Twitch streamers, and it's fucking hilarious. Okay.
Did you guys have like thugs like yourself, or did you like have pre-recorded ones?
So we just have pre-recorded one.
No, he had like an office.
It'd be better if they were like
he had a wall of like 100 monitors with different like thugs on it. You just like pull up each one and be like, all right, here we have a young How can I make this sound non-racist? You ever have a young black man just clapping his ass at like a certain clip, you know, like a certain like musical speed, like 5 beats per minute. 5 beats per minute. Yeah, back to your point. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, okay? Back to your point.
Anyways, okay, so on this Discord server, okay, sometimes we would thug Zoom calls of literal court meetings. And not too long ago. Yeah, it is, but okay, hold on. Not too long ago, like a couple months ago. Okay, are you guys familiar with the rapper Young Thug by any chance? Yeah. Not too long ago, it was on.
Oh, was your team responsible for that?
Yes. I was actually on that thing.
What the fuck, man? Wow.
Thugs, okay, and yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
The young thugger presents himself in physical form.
Yeah, I was one of the people on that fucking trial, bro.
This is gonna be like when Squallyville.
Is that gonna like incriminate you? Or are you gonna face like litigation over that?
Actually, the Discord server got fucking deleted by.
It is in court.
Yeah,
You just like.
Yeah, but
they're gonna call me to testify, man. What the fuck?
None of this is real. We paid this guy like money to say.
I paid him to make this up.
They give you the fucking Discord.
You're incriminating yourself.
I don't want to try to help this.
It's not true. He can't do that.
No. I can prove it to you.
He's assistant. He wants to go to jail.
It's the character.
Like, take me
I can send you the link to one of the fucking servers that
Yeah. You know?
You want to be in it?
Yeah, I would love to see the gay black porn. That's what you pay me for. That's what you pay me for gay porn.
Okay, back home. Okay, want me to DM it to you?
Yeah, sure.
Why does this happen?
I don't know, but
yeah.
The most prolific thugger on the internet.
Yeah.
Shit, Miskip was just banned on Twitch.
Damn, really? How long? No way.
Okay, before this server that I was in was banned, we called ourselves CCP Thugs. We themed our Discord server after the Chinese Communist Party because, you know, we're fucking hilarious like that.
Based.
Yeah,
very nice. You sound whack.
It does not tell me how long his ban is. It just tells me he's banned.
Gotcha.
But if I did know, due to the importance and sensitivity around the subject, I would refrain from going into it. You know?
Oh, you mean because gay?
Yeah, exactly. And I'm black.
G-Man. That's a powerful hand. Yeah. Alright, well, Ben, thank you for coming on. Is there anything else you want to say before we kick you from the call?
Okay, glory to the CCP.
There were 3 people who were charging
and fuck
I don't know why.
Yeah, fuck Zany Hub. Alright, thank you for coming on, buddy. Take care.
Look, fuck what any of those people.
Prolific guy right there.
That guy is a weirdo.
will be played in court.
I don't understand. I was the only one who was figuring out where the Young Thug thing was going.
Yeah, I understood it. I wanted to let him talk a little though, because I wanted to, you know,
Fair enough.
let him incriminate himself a little more. But
Let him.
I mean, I thought we gleaned as much as there was. What else did you want to find out?
yeah, that's we'll meet each other up in court. It'd be really cool. Be in suits and stuff.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
We're gonna be classic.
We'll be boiling around a little bit. Be good.
Yep, pretty cool. Bring interesting stuff like that to the table, please.
Yes,
Exactly.
That was a good caller.
Sonic Show, you're on the air.
Wow. What's up, Sonic Show?
Not much.
Are you like Augie's boy? Do you guys have like butt sex and stuff?
No, I met Augie once.
Oh.
We don't talk. I'm more of like a Bo Black's boy. You know?
Oh, you're Bo Black. Well, that's
Sonic.
even better. There you go. So it makes sense, the Sonic thing, right? Cool. Well, what do you want to talk about, buddy?
Speaking of Bo Blacks, you always get on him for being like, you know, he's a little bit of a little spurgy. You know, he's one of us. He's a little autistic, right?
Sure.
But do you not fit in that same category? Like, is everyone on this call not, like, somewhere on there? Like,
I don't think so. My issue with Boblex is actually not, if I'm being real, I don't care that he's autistic. I care that he's lazy. But he seems to be
Augie's
posting
way
a lot
lazier.
more. Yeah, Augie. Well, Boblex was lazier. I think that Boblex has managed to like he posts way more now. I feel like he's offset Augie in laziness in terms of content. But I also think Augie does like he's trying to do like some kind of job outside of YouTube.
not funny.
I think.
Not funny.
I've seen a little reference to that. I don't know what that is though. But
I'd imagine if he wants to talk about it, he'll talk about it publicly.
Yeah. I assume it's not like public shit.
Yeah, but
Whoa, Tom, you just leaking stuff out of the blue. What the fuck?
No, he's referenced it.
But yeah, I mean, I don't care that Boblex is an autist or whatever. I just was mad that he was lazy because he had like the biggest, like he fucking, or like for the longest time he was like the biggest channel out of any of us. You know what I mean? Like I remember when I had like 100K, and then Nick had like 60K, and Boblex had like 300K, and that was like 2 years ago. And now 2 years later, Boblex still has 300K, and then like Nick is still at 60K. Augie's gotten a lot bigger.
So you think he fell off a little, you know?
I don't know that he fell off, but like when I hear fall off, like to me that means like they're still trying to be popular, but they stopped being popular. But to me, Boblex like he made himself kind of fall off, but he seems to be trying to get back on now, which I like.
Yeah, that sounds really mean. I didn't want to say it like that.
Did you see his drama with Dig Dug?
Dig Dug.
Sorry. Ding Dong, or whatever the fuck his name is.
Did he have drama with Ding Dong?
Yeah, he did. You can see he uploaded a video covering the allegations that came out recently on about the Game Grumps, but he didn't have access to like the full 15-hour stream, so he only had access to like the 1 and 2 hour thing. So because of that, Dig Dug or whatever the fuck his name is, wrote in the comment section of the video fucking just trying to villainize villainize Boblex and go after him.
Is it like a giant comment, like a page, like
yeah, it was, yeah.
It was super and he went on Twitter and he was like sending
yeah. What was Ding Dong's issue with the Game Grumps? He's like gay and they like make fun of him being gay or something. What was the issue?
Basically they like told him like he was like I'm gonna kill myself and they were like okay do it.
Oh
no. Here's what they actually did. What they actually did was they made a game about some kind of gay stuff. It was like some kind of fucking shitty dating simulator with hot men, and Dig Dug was a closeted gay at the time. He didn't really like that, so he chose to speak out. So someone got his information and called his very religious, I guess, parents who didn't know that he was gay, told them that he was gay, and it was one of the reasons that he tried to commit suicide. So,
well, and then people are mad at Boblex because he was like, take down the video or show all 15 hours, which is like insane. Obviously, he's not going to upload a fucking 15-hour archive. Yeah. But like, so, just kind of dumb.
Yeah, I'm getting bed, y'all.
Do any of you guys have a poll I can have?
No, I don't know. You literally have 3 poll on your fucking hot dog.
I need more, dude. That's only enough for like 12.
Oh, come on, this is nasty.
What the hell? I just need a little bit. Just give me a little bit. What do we do for a little bit?
You can make charcoal, right?
I don't want to. Dalton D42 says, Tom, you should add a join button. Yeah, I'll be adding members soon. I'm just procrastinating doing it. But I will do it like at the next week. So you worry, there'll be a join button. You guys can pay me.
Once he does, you can finally watch all the past streams, or most of the past streams.
Yeah, well actually I deleted all the past streams off YouTube, but I still have them saved on my computer, so.
You better, hopefully.
Did you do something bad in them?
Some of them are a little TOS.
I said the hard R a lot.
That's fake. I mean, you just never know. I mean, on stream, some of them just have callers in and stuff. Like, there would be, like, N-word spammer bots or whatever, and, like, those probably get to the bathroom, you know, stuff like that.
True.
I feel it.
Yeah.
Have you ever slipped and said it on stream?
Yeah, definitely, yes.
You have?
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen it.
No, definitely a few times.
Damn.
Yeah.
Be like that.
Yeah.
Sonic Show, do you have anything else?
No, it's okay to kick me. It was nice.
Thanks for coming on, buddy. Take care.
Yeah.
That was a good caller. He was cool.
Nice guy. Yeah.
It was cool, yep.
All right, Richter or Rapper, you guys can pick a username. We'll drag them in.
Oh, no, actually, I do. Hold on, before you guys do, I actually do have a person who's part of the Gmod community and would like to talk with you guys, if you don't mind.
Who is it?
Okay.
Lotan.
Lotan is here.
Yeah, what's up, gamers?
Hey, Lotan.
Hey, so, I heard you guys talking about TF2 drama, but are you aware of any Gmod drama?
What's the Gmod drama? Fill us in.
Well, I don't know, but you guys know Bob Games, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a British guy.
That guy just, yeah, he's British. Yeah, he doesn't like me, man. You can't talk about me in the server, you know. I don't know.
What did you do?
I don't know anything about Bob Games. He does, like, troll
I didn't think. Yeah, no, I don't know. I didn't think I was, like, too crazy or something.
Aren't your videos like kind of above games kind of thing? Like, I figured you took inspiration from it or something.
We're a little bit in the same sort of circle. We do Gmod trolling, but I don't know. But like, if you fucking, if you can't talk about my name in his Discord, yeah, no, it's blacklisted.
You thug him or something?
Thugged him?
I thugged him, bro. I thugged him. I put Thug Shaker gifs in his general chat, and he really didn't like that. And that's what happened.
Hey, Bub Games, you gotta listen. Address the Lotan allegations, Bub Games.
Bub Games, pull up, man. I don't know what's going on, man.
Domination.
I don't know. So there's a whole little circle of Gmod trolling type people.
How is that still like going? Like, how is that still like a? Like, how is that still happening? Like, it's been for like 15 years.
It's over a billion days. Well, it's funny. One, it's funny to fucking people in here. Play it, but yeah, there are a few channels that still do Bob, biggest among them, and Bob has,
Among Us. Sorry.
Yeah, Among Us. Bob has also played with all of them, except for me. He won't give me any attention. Bob,
What the hell?
Bob, come on, man.
Ignoring you?
I think about him constantly.
I don't know. I think you should take your business to the Cougars. He's my friend. He's awesome.
All right. Well, I might ask the Cougars then.
Get out of this.
Name of the DMs and beg him. Is my idea. You know, Bub Games British.
Yeah, he's definitely British, and as we all know, the British people reputations for people indicate that. Talk about it. This is funny to do that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, British people suck. Sorry to hear the Bub Games won't fucking, pony up to be your dad. He always should have been.
Yeah, man, I want to, come on, man, we gotta make a video. I know you talk constantly, but I hate Gary's mod videos now. Come on, man.
Does he do games like Rust? Is that his thing?
He's done Rust, Gary's mod, and Grand Theft Auto roleplay.
Gotcha.
You know, Lotan, I have to be honest with you. When you hit me up on Discord, I thought you were gonna talk about like TF2 community, not like.
I said in the fucking
not like shamelessly self-promote your channel on stream.
It's not self. Listen,
you were self-promoting this.
I could have.
I don't think you self-promote.
I think you did. I think you did.
Smaggle, I think it was an acceptable degree of self-promoting. It wasn't that bad.
I could. I might.
Yeah, everyone subscribe to Lotan on YouTube right now.
Yeah, guys, go check out my channel. I have a video about this exact thing.
Dalton D said Tom is the American version of Pyro Live. I started the channel for him, don't say that to me. Cripple for 2 says comfy maxing with your stream. PS become Catholic. Catholic? I probably won't become Catholic anytime soon. Appreciate the sentiment. Alright, Lotan, keep coming on. Anything else you want to say before we kick you out? Out of here.
Yeah, Spasm, go fuck yourself.
Hey, everybody's got mean words for someone I've never heard of today. Everyone who calls
everyone wants a ban from the community, but we just had a community vote, and
She's not this person that's really annoying on my server to the point where someone like bribed a mod $90 in Steam games to get her banned. And then a vote let her back in, and then she managed to get 50 votes to let her back in. So that's the lore there, but yeah. What the hell? What the fuck?
Wait, hold on. 50 votes to get back in? Wait, I didn't know this. What the fuck?
She's back in. You didn't know she's back in?
No, I didn't know about the vote. I would have promoted the fucking other vote a lot more if I did that.
It was just like a message with like reactions. It was like if you get 15 nerd emoji reactions, you got her back. You got 50.
Taking bait.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Oh, I know. This guy. Howard Stern, you're on the air.
Yo, Howard Stern, big fan, buddy. What to say? Howard Stern is a better radio personality than this.
Yeah. Maybe his worst hits ever.
Warfare is sickening ASMR, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah, getting banned.
Yeah, fuck that. We're gonna add the Sapphire Scribe. They donated. We can put it in front of the line. Certified painting.
Wow. Seems unfair.
There he is. Okay.
This game is rigged.
The fans waiting in the silence.
The Sapphire
Red Lovers fans who were just fiending to talk to him.
Sorry. What's up, Sapphire Scribe?
Sapphire Scribe.
Hello?
You guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yo, what's up, guys?
How's it going, buddy?
Domination. Take control.
Man, I'm doing all right. I just wanted to come on and talk about. I don't know. I might have talked about it earlier. I might have missed it. I just got on. But did you guys talk about the Andrew Callahan stuff for Channel 5?
We haven't talked about it, no. I do know, like, what? I do know about the allegations. My buddy Brandon made a video about it. Do you guys know Rattlover? You know who Andrew Callahan is?
Yeah, I'm familiar. He got accused of like dirty touching or something like that, right?
Yeah, I mean, just more broadly, I guess he's like this like documentary YouTuber who used to run this thing called Channel 5, All Gas No Breaks. He was kind of heralded as like a really great YouTube content creator, and he was accused of, I think, sexual assault, sexual harassment by like 5 girls or something, maybe 10. I think that I've only seen two main ones that have talked about it, but
yeah. So there were 2 main ones, right? But then there were several other ones, and then around like 5 to 10 anonymous accusations. So there's like a handful of like, you know, he's like begging for sex, he's being real cringe. 2 of them are like, they were like a little more serious. They were like he was violent with them, that kind of stuff. And then like several of them were just like anonymous. So I mean, I kind of just ignored.
What the anonymous one was, it was kind of crazy. They claimed he like met some 17-year-old girl and like went to a bar with her, and then he was like grabbing her like behind the bar to like try to fuck her, like I guess presumably against her will. But the thing about all the accusations is like there's no proof of it. I think the worst thing that he did for himself in that situation is he didn't deny any of it in response. He just like, apparently he tried to kill himself or something. He had to go to the hospital, and Ethan Klein, like, I guess, talked to him about it. He decided to stay on this podcast last year or whatever. He was like, yeah, you know, I talked to Andrew, and I guess Andrew was kind of just like, yeah, it happened, it's true, and now he's in the hospital because he tried to end his life, so I guess it's kind of over for him.
Yeah, I covered it actually a little bit today. I made 2 videos on my channel, and essentially, like, what I thought was interesting from yesterday was that he was dropped from HBO as like a professional link, so he's not going to be working with them at all.
Yeah.
So that's interesting because like that's like his professional relationship. They're kind of close to him, so it's like I don't know, that makes me think there's like something there. But then that just we just don't know about, you know.
The thing about that, even if like maybe there is something there, is like companies will also just drop you. No!
Yeah.
Dude, I died in the game. Holy fuck.
That's the good thing that made you that dead. Just don't respawn.
Dude, actually, yeah, that's actually real. But no, I mean they dropped him, but they would drop him whether it's true or not is the thing. I think just because it's bad press.
if it's true or not. I mean, the thing about it is none of what I read.
It's bad press. Like, honestly, if it's true or not. I mean, the thing about it
is outright rape. It seems to me like the worst one was the one he was the worst one that we actually have info on from a person that we know is a real human being. Like, isn't like he said like this person said this and I'm retelling their story. Like the person who actually told their own story was like he was in her car and like he wanted to fuck her and she was like no, and then he like got aggressive with her and I think he put his hand in her pants or whatever was what happened. And that's not good. That's bad, but it's not rape, right? That would be sexual assault. That would be.
It's sexual battery. It's not aggravated because it wasn't. I don't think it qualified.
It wasn't in a legal sense. In a legal sense.
Yeah.
I mean, like what
sexual battery. That's what it could qualify as. So it's not
domination.
It's not outright rape, but there's definitely that's the strongest. I would say personally, that's like the strongest accusation is the girl from the car. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah, well, I saw this. She did a TikTok about it or whatever, and the thing with her is that she had proof at least that they knew each other, which I think it's not an end all be all, but at least that's something, right?
Yeah.
I think the other person.
The other girl had a picture of him chilling at the bar.
Yeah, but that's not.
Yeah. Yeah.
At least one of them.
That was where I landed. Yeah. That's where I landed on it. It's pretty serious. They were pretty convincing what they saying about it. Like when you cut away all of the anonymous stuff and all the he said, she said. Most people were making videos in response to Ethan's. Ethan came out and was like, "Yo, just got off the horn with Andrew." He straight up said. Before you guys get into it, he straight up admitted.
I mean that's the thing. Like if Andrew was like, I didn't do it, or even if he said nothing, like I probably would be like, okay, well maybe you should wait to your side. But the fact that, I mean, at least unless Ethan's lying, which would be like the biggest blunder. Like, that would be really bad if Ethan lied. But I assume he's not lying, and Andrew did. They're
capturing Charlie.
I covered that in my back today, or. Yeah, it was today because he went in on Twitter and posted about how famous men should never hook up with fans, especially with
Yeah, I saw you.
Yeah, that stood out to me because it was like it went from he admitted to R-wording these victims to he hooked up with these fans. That's completely different. Okay.
Does the Twitter statement like contradict what we said though? Really? He's just making a more broad statement because there's someone else that was accused recently, and that's why he's saying that.
He pretty vague.
I think he said it right after I think Justin Moylan, the Rick and Morty thing. He was accused of
Yeah, domestic assault, and it was taken.
He was charged. He hasn't been found guilty yet, though, right? It's just this one.
Yeah, he's on trial in October, I think.
Like, not to put the cart before the horse on that, but for sure, like, when you actually catch charges, like, you're right, it's not like a conviction, but that means you're not there to investigate and have, like, a case over.
I mean, that's true. I just, with any legal stuff, I gotta be dangerous. I'm not gonna be one of the people that, like, if they are found guilty, I'm like, oh, well, the legal system's gonna fail or something. I just want to say, he's getting hardcore canceled over it, and, like, we don't know, probably in most cases, there's a trial for that, they probably are guilty of it, but we just don't know, so that's why. And already he's probably gonna get his, like, let's say he does go to trial, which I don't think will happen, but let's say after that, his life is already gonna be I haven't seen it. I guess in my opinion, Ethan doesn't walk back what Andrew said or whatever.
Well, he said, it stood out to me how it changed from victims to, like, fans in the next day. But, no, I completely agree with you on, wait and see it. That was the whole point of the everybody was really cool. Just, like,
They're capturing bacon.
I think part of that is because he's also, you know, if this happened to someone like on the side of the spectrum, or even like far right, because it's coming from Andrew Callaghan. I mean, he did a QAnon documentary, and people on the laptop better.
Enemy capturing A.
It's gonna be kind of like that, where you just gotta keep it from there. But I'm not saying this is actually
Capturing bacon.
people on that side are a little weaker, I think.
Enemy recon aircraft observed. Capturing Charlie. Enemy recon aircraft observed.
Now that being said, there is just a demographic of people. You know, some people probably just enjoy Greg Davey, Andrew Callaghan, much like with like Pro G. You know, I'm not gonna break enemy artillery. And I think that plays because if you attach the name
capturing Charlie,
it sticks.
Capturing bacon. Charlie is lost.
Sure. That's the reason why I made live stream for the first one. Then I went over and watched Brandon Buckingham's stuff from there.
Yeah, Brandon did a good video about it.
Oh yeah.
Capturing bacon.
Out there. I mean, hopefully it's not true, but
good work. Let's up to the next push.
it is too bad.
Yeah, you know, like you said though.
That was a good game.
The extortion is a little bit interesting. I think it like.
Oh, what are his layers? I actually haven't seen that.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I talked about that too. They came out and it was a statement they made to TMC, which pick which one about that, but he essentially was like, Andrew's real broken up about it. Can't do this. He's a big fan of communicating effectively, not raping people. But
that's good.
I was like, and lawyer stuff. He's filling out the paperwork. But then at the very bottom of the statement, he was just like, we think that communicating is important. We should have these conversations. But those conversations shouldn't involve repeated requests for money.
So are they saying that people were like asking for
yeah.
That would be really interesting.
That's the response there. And I asked a couple people about it, but I didn't hear anything. Everybody's just like going hard on the rate bad thing on Twitter right now. I think that's much more interesting because there's actually some kickback from them. I think it might be because he's like a little bit more out there. It's like HBO, getting more lawyers. Maybe that's the reason why he didn't immediately respond. It's only been a few days, so it's not like
but that thing that he can send to me stuff to put everywhere.
Taking bacon.
Sure.
Bacon's over one.
That was the thing about like Bo Blacks that got me. It was like he responded to it live, and I love Bo Blacks. I watched his stuff. I'm going back and watching the whole catalog. But this dude, he got these accusations live, and he's just immediately like wants to rape so bad. He's got the rape thing. He's bringing it down. I was like, yeah, I was like, dang it, Bozy. And I said the video, I was like, it's because it's live.
That's not good. I mean, I guess he was joking, but if he actually like meant that, that's obviously.
He said he took a picture. He was like, one of the accusations was about him trying to chase this girl or that girl with her friend back to the apartment or whatever.
They're taking label.
Bo Blacks was like, he went on Google, got a picture of his face, typed it in, picked one out, and was like, now imagine
recon aircraft.
was one girl. She was like, I might be more doubtful of it. I wouldn't say that I would be like, you're a liar. But I'd be more doubtful of it, like, if it's the one. And even if it was one scenario where like, actually given like a awkward interaction, as long as it wasn't actually very back then, out from it, like, there's all these people talking.
Closing the charm. Capturing base.
For sure. And I think the linchpin really is that
They're capturing base.
I'm curious,
capturing base.
Obviously HBO is HBO is right. Yep.
It's in my
Capturing base. Taking base. They're capturing base.
He's pretty much cut off.
Design bomb mission underway.
He's the producer for that
Taking base.
This place rules.
They're capturing it.
He's like banging into like political.
Yeah, I mean, what I think he was begging Mike Lazo. I think Tim Heidecker was part of the supposedly cancellation. So I, for whatever, for that reason, I'm really negative view. Well, I mean, hopefully the
They're taking aim. Enemy recon aircraft observed.
That's a big push for her. Girl made a statement saying that she like went to she was friend. She said she like went upstairs to she was like drunk and she
Motherfucker.
Tyson had to be
capturing bacon.
pulled into it. And you got the Niskip stuff going on.
Taking bacon.
Just all around, it's like a fucked up week.
There you go.
Yeah, for sure. This whole outfit place like that, Twitter, it's like, I don't want to take up too much more time. I appreciate you letting me on, bro.
Yeah, thank you for coming on, buddy. Appreciate it. If you want to call in again, can we give this guy the bass roll?
Bass?
Yeah.
You can call in again. You'll be put at the front of the line. Just if you want to come on stream, just don't. If someone else is already in here, then don't hop in. But if you want to just come in and talk about some shit, then feel free.
Nice. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Take care, buddy.
Have a good night.
You as well. Yeah, that was a good caller. Wow, what a cogent visual.
Insightful, long conversation. He was very, very. Knew what he was talking about.
Yeah. Are there any allegations in the TF2 community? Didn't you guys say I should bring the TF2 degenerates?
Yeah, you should do it. Make it about Richter Overtime, I think.
No!
The one allegation going around is this guy was talking about TF2 being over, and he's like, supposedly I don't know.
Yeah, I heard there's this whole movement of people who say TF2 is over, and that's actually a code for saying I'm a little boy lover. Just saying.
Yeah, it's like some boyfriend thing.
I've just been hearing that. I've just been hearing that on the side. I don't know if that's true, but I should put it out there that you might be a pedophile. Yeah.
I just want to ask before we drag in the next caller. Is your red cup ready?
Is my red cup ready?
Yes, is your red cup ready?
For what?
It's not that chat. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, everyone was spamming it in chat. Is your red cup ready? So I was just wondering if your red cup is ready.
FJS Archives for 2 says that young thug Zoom bomber is based. Praise CCP. True. Same height as the goat he used to box us on. True. Frank said Tom said bass. Did I say bass? Did I say you give him the bass roll? I meant bass. I'm sorry, dude. I swear I'm cool, okay?
Jesus, you don't even know the lingo.
Yeah.
Maybe you are right.
I'm sorry, dude. It's not true. It's not true.
I'm as very story-pilled.
Everyone's making fun of you.
Alright, who do you want to bring in next, Smaggle? Where's the exit ball smoker? And we get out of here.
I have no
There's a guy who wants to talk about some Rust drama, I guess.
Rust
true.
Yeah, the movie where the guy got shot, or the game?
I believe the game.
Okay, let's talk about some Rust drama.
Yeah, what's up?
Mission begins now.
So
Remember your
basically, today
have
there was a thruster that was supposed to launch. That was like launch recoil. His recoil and Rust got changed like 7 months ago, and a lot of people were like Rust because they were like pandering to like all the OTP kids.
Okay.
Like, when that happened.
No.
Like when all the Twitch streamers started playing Rust again, we were like role playing and shit.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'll look Rust at all.
So basically what happened is all like the server owners that like have connections to like the devs started bitching to like the devs about them like playing a different version of Rust. And they started taking they took so you used to be able to play like the old recoil pattern on staging branch, and so you used to be able to play it on staging branch, and basically they took it off to take like 10 minutes before the wipe was supposed to happen, and the fucking admin started making fun of us and shit.
Really? That sucks. They should be hung upside down and bad things happen.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's insane. Are you gonna do a video on that, Tom?
Yeah,
no.
I actually have
Am I the only one who doesn't get this, like at all? Like, what the fuck was that called?
I get it.
Yeah, are you not like Rust Pill?
Yeah, I'm not
Did you kick him out already?
I have no idea what. I did not kick him out. He left on his own.
I think he got embarrassed.
Yeah.
There's 2 houses now. What the hell? Did you move out, bro?
He's plotting.
I feel like there should be a road. Can we put a road in?
Rust guy, I'm sure.
Oh, my house is kind of uneven.
Maybe we didn't give him a chance. I don't know.
Dropping Azon bomb.
Oh, you can do that with a shovel, actually. Yeah. I've been thinking of garden.
This guy is claiming to be one of your moms, and he's telling me that you're British. Is that true?
Not your Richter.
He's like 99% sure that
He's breaking his accent in every video and every call.
Yeah.
He's not even
So odd. Hilarious.
I feel like Richter would be Canadian. He seems like he would be.
no, he's in college right now at Dragon.
Some dunce.
The one only gentleman of very well known classic people here. You know, Joe Rogan podcast. You know, you guys have been talking a lot of drama, but one forgot here. He's Richter Loper time.
Yep. Should you say Loper time?
Yeah, Richter Loper time.
Why Loper time?
You know, first.
Loper time.
Yeah, Loper time. Yeah. You know, people say a lot. What does that mean? British.
It means nothing. It's
extended lore. You'll have to learn about it.
Yeah, you'll have to read the Wikipedia. You have to read all the books. You know, like Skyrim.
Tom, I can send you a link real quick. Hold on.
No. Also, Scarpet's gay. I was gonna say it.
Tom's gay.
Scarpet is a little gay.
Another sign that says Tom's gay mind do not enter a charade. Why did you just when you combine the when you like plow when you hoe? Now Tom. Yeah, you know about Melon Racer. I've been sent about Melon Racer. You know.
Tom does not know about Melon Racer.
You know Mario. Why do you know a Melon Racer? Yeah, I know what Mario. Everybody knows Mario Kart. You know melons. Yeah, Melon Racer. You know Mario Kart. You know Melon Racer.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how it is. You know, I've been sent telepathic message to Bendis.
Okay.
Thank you. No mysterious man known as Landane. I don't know who he is. My chakras tell me.
You know, Landane, he's a classic man as well. I've heard.
Yeah, he's like a son. Yeah, it's pretty strange, you know.
You know, Tom, I have to be honest here. You were joking about how you picked me up off the streets. This guy sounds like he's picked up off the streets.
But I'm currently on the streets. Yeah, I'm in a little hut. Yeah, I've been sent. Yeah, I'm in his Richter's basement. He chained.
Alright guys, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Tonight we got up to level 32 of Prestige 4, and there's 6 more prestiges that we have to go through in World War II multiplayer. And yeah, it's all been an interesting experience so far, because as I've been doing this all along, I'm obviously learning how streaming works and, you know, just all that kind of stuff. But I think we have a supply drop or two that we can check out really quick. Oh, we got 3 apparently. Alrighty. You guys have a sexy rest of your night. Thanks for checking it out if you did.